What do you think? Good. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Good morning. It's the 4th of July, Independence Day for America. July 4th, 2018. And I'm up and early, 7:23, headed to the range for the morning before it gets too hot. Car says it's already 83 degrees. I don't know if that's quite true or not, but it's supposed to be a hot one today. Yeah, it's last night ended up being really fun. It was kind of low key. It was just different in fact that there wasn't as many people shooting off fireworks in my sister's neighborhood last night. So I'm guessing tonight's gonna be crazy. We kind of figured, we all figured that last night would be more busy because everyone's off of work today, versus tonight where a lot of people are out of work tomorrow. So today's Wednesday. Really happy with the footage that I got from, I think that was Monday night with the boys fishing and stuff. So I'm still working on polishing it and finalizing it, but it's pretty fun. It's pretty funny to watch. Yeah, so that's all that's going on for now. We'll do a jump cut here. We'll get some footage over at the range. Wonder if this is the dude that was flying over us when we were on the river the other day. I'm not sure if that'll show up. Wow. Alright, so we just went to the pistol range and it's complete pandemonium. It's fucking crazy. Like every range has like 10 people on it. The people next to us are getting us a little nervous. They're, what is that, a 50-foot range? It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. We're gonna go do shotguns now, and the episode 1 rough draft of Fox River Dudes is almost done uploading, so we can watch that too soon. You excited? Fuck yeah. Yeah. Tired. It's car says it's 80 degrees, but I think it's hotter than that in the sun. Maybe, I don't really know. But it's what, almost 10 o'clock, so I spent like an hour or more over there and didn't really shoot much. Broke one of my fucking pistols, the front post ripped off or something. Well, it's a great day. Alright, pull. Wow! On video. Wow. Coming right at us.
Today on ASC, dudes.
Alright, let me do one more set. Wow. I don't even know, dude. Hey, I'm feeling better though. That good move coming over here.
Yeah. We're looking right into the sun.
Hey, here it comes. Do that again. Nice. Way better angle for that second one over here. Ready?
Well, I'm behind it.
Nice. Ready?
It's on the way.
Here it comes. Ready?
Yep.
Nice.
Ready?
I'm out. Oh, I got one in my pocket here.
Nice, bro. We both hit that fucker.
Yeah? That's a crazy angle. It comes straight at you after you hit it.
Yeah.
It's a long course, dude. If those cars have been out there, like, I don't know.
Ready?
No, hold on.
Ready?
Still no.
I'm really hot. Ready?
Almost. You're rolling away. Alright, send it.
German slaves.
Ready.
There you go. They're coming.
All right.
Coming. Almost here.
Yeah!
That was bold.
Not even impressed? Not even impressed?
That was nice.
Got like 6 or 7 in a row there. Hey, so I just got done dropping Luke off at his house, and it was a good time. So the issue was like the pistol ranges and the rifle ranges and all that were super packed. We went across the street to the sporting clays area and shot about 2 boxes of rounds over there. Much more relaxing, much more fun. It was nice because we were at the shortest range for the pistol ranges, and there was a dude there with like an AR shooting. It's like, I don't know, 50-foot range or something. And then there was like a huge group of people. There was like 6 or 8 people all together that were kind of making us nervous. Like they didn't really know what they were doing. Like every shot, they're like, "Where did it go?" And it's only 50 feet. You know, like they're shooting rifles and shit, and we're just like, wow. So, you know, like waving their guns around and all that shit. So I'm like, dude, I can't. Let's just get out of here. So we left and did the shotgun. That was awesome. It was a lot more fun. I did much better at the shotgun range this time than last time. You guys, I was filming some clips last time. Wow, that was that was something else. So at the end there, Luke kept throwing clays, and I just kept like reloading as quick as I could and shooting. I shot, I think, all of those in a row. There was like seven clays in a row or something. So I did miss some, like some were coming at me that landed that I didn't fire at, but everyone that I shot at, I hit. So that was pretty cool. That was fun though. That sporting clays is relaxing. There's no shade though. So like on a really hot day like today, right now it says it's 88 degrees, but it's just, you're just sitting in the sun just beating down on you. So that sucks, but it's a lot more open, a lot more space, and not people up your ass. But that's it for now. I'm heading home. It's about 11 o'clock. I'm probably gonna grab some lunch or something, and then it'll be time to maybe head and go do that hike if I can. I gotta see how much of a commute time that's gonna be. All right. So I am headed to Matheson State Park. I actually just checked my time hop, and 1 year ago, it looks like 1 year ago today, potentially, I went and visited Matheson as well. So last year for the holiday, I would have had the boys, and looks like, I think that was the day that Rochelle and Logan went, and Vicky. And that was also would have been the day that Vicky fell. As we were about to get to the car, after doing the entire hike, she tripped in a pothole on the road to the parking lot and fell, skinned up her knee. So that's cool. This is going to become like a yearly thing maybe or something. But I am going to just go by myself. I was kind of like, him and Han, you know, the car says it's 91 degrees, the thermometer says it's over 100. And I was like, well, I got some other stuff to do. I'm going to go meet up with that girl tonight for fireworks and stuff. And I was just like, maybe I shouldn't go. It's like a 50-minute drive each way to this park. And then I got probably about a 40-minute ride each way to visit her and come back. And I've already driven 2.5 hours to go to the club. So we're looking at like 5 or 5.5 hours or so. But we're gonna see how this goes. Police, other side, side. Okay. there was a cop on the road, so I just reported him. You know, this is kind of gonna be, it's gonna be a struggle, guys. This is gonna, you know, I'm working on me, working on a new me. I'm really wanting to get into this grounding thing and dedicating and allocating time for myself and stuff like that. You know, I'm really good at allocating and dedicating time to whoever I'm with, spouse-wise. Pretty good with, you know, spending time with friends and stuff like that. But I think the thing that I lack typically is like grounding, just time for myself, doing whatever I want to do. Something, anything, nothing. And I'm going to work on that more, because otherwise I just seem to just run myself into the ground. So I had some talk. I was talking with my sister last night about some stuff, and you know, I told her, and even I was talking with Luca a little bit today, but you know, I said I really want to break this chain of surrounding myself and attracting and staying with bad people. I feel like I've done a relatively decent job of cutting out my friends that aren't really healthy for me. You know, toxic relationships and stuff like that. And you know, a lot of good things have come my way by doing that. Whether anyone else wants to see it or not, I am much happier than back then. So there's still a few more relationships that I'm still trying to figure out, like, what to do with them. Do I contact the person and repair that relationship and at least, you know, try to make amends, or do I just let them go and move on? You know, that's where they're at now. Like, haven't hung out or talked in a very long time. But just in general, in general terms, in terms of my life quality has just improved dramatically. You know, money-wise, health-wise, mentally, physically, everything. You know, I mean, I'm doing really good here. So, a couple of raindrops. Okay, just like not a cloud in the sky. Apparently, just one. So, yeah. I'm gonna keep exploring this grounding stuff and all that. Like, you know, I got that book. It was like a $10 book. I haven't even really read it. I just read the like preview or whatever they had on through Amazon that was free. So, but they're supposed to talk about various techniques and tips and stuff for grounding yourself and for putting up like safeguards in place that will help you to. I guess you could say protect myself, not fall for the same shit that I fall for every time, or however you want to word it. But much needed. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I want to talk about. But I was talking with my sister last night and telling her that I'm working on all this stuff. You know, she's like, well, you know, I'm proud of you, this and that. And I said, well, you know, I haven't really done the work yet. I guess the first step was identifying the problem and realizing, like, okay, you know, I really don't want to continue down this path. I'd say 3 out of my last 4 women, serious relationships, were not good. They were toxic. Fixer-uppers. Whatever term you want to use, but just not fucking good, dude. So I want to change things for the better. See how long this lasts, but it is gonna be a struggle. I don't know any other way to say it. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be easy.
Watch out! Vehicle stopped on road ahead.
I actually think it's going to be boring because I'm not going to have the drama. I'm not going to have all the baggage, all the bullshit that I'm used to dealing with and carrying around and balancing and all that. you know, so what I think I'm gonna have to do is start, instead of having all that negative energy and stuff weighing me down, I'm gonna recreate the similar type of rush or hit or feelings, but in a positive way. So by doing fun things or different things or spontaneous stuff, whatever, but I'm still gonna get those like those little micro doses of like, you know, good feelings. I can't think of the chemical that releases in your brain, but endorphins or whatever. And I'm gonna put my energy into doing more positive things and focusing on more positive things versus dwelling on the negative, getting stuck on the stuff that I can't control, and especially the stuff that I don't like. I mean, I was literally just giving in and doing and taking everything that I didn't like versus changing stuff or making it better. Like, I couldn't make it better because it was outside of my control or whatever. So we're gonna see how this works. I don't know. I really don't know. But that's it for the day. We're just gonna cut to some clips of the park, and the new motto is to just go where the energy is good. It's gonna be, you know, places that I'm wanted, places that make me feel good, places that make me feel safe. Hanging out with people that are not judgmental, hanging out with people that actually care about me and that they want to hang out with me, like not just in the aspect of like, well, I have nothing else going on, so maybe we can do something. Like, no, they want to make plans with me and keep them. So that's where I'm at. Go where the energy's good. Alright, made it to the park, parked in the way out back parking lot, and walking it in. You can hear the rain coming, you can smell it, so I actually brought a umbrella. Kind of sucks, but I don't want to get completely drenched. And set a timer for about 45 minutes, so as far as I walk in 45 minutes, and that goes off, turn around and coming back. So should be good. Nice day out though here. It's nice and cool. I think that rain dropped the temp like 10 degrees.
No, yeah, I remember I got a picture.
Started to rain. It's actually pouring right now. This is beautiful though. This is absolutely amazing. This is incredible. This is nuts. It's kind of fun. I don't know what you guys can hear, but it's really coming down out here. This is cool. Alright, I might need a free hand here in case I trip and fall. Alright guys, so here I am. This is Matheson State Park. It is completely downpouring right now, but this is very beautiful. It's been a long time since I've been here and gotten these feelings from this place. Some of the first times that I visited here, it kind of has like this magic feeling to it. But everyone's really enjoying themselves. Everyone's stuck out in the rain. I'm like the only person with an umbrella. You can kind of hear some thunder and stuff. But look at this. It's just absolutely amazing. It's got the camera stuck in a spider web. This is getting to be a little bit too much here, guys. Not sure how deep it is here, but I need to get over to this walking path. See the sun coming out. an actual haze in the air from like the mist. You can see the rays of light coming through here. It's amazing. Can't remember where the deep spot is for this area here. About to find out. Alright, let's go check out the lower dells. I don't think I have enough time to make it all the way down there and all the way back up top. But there's a couple overlooks and stuff that I can maybe peek over, show you guys what it looks like. This is really nice. I know you probably couldn't hear anything I was saying in the rain clips, but the rain has stopped. The sun is shining. The humidity is rising. But it's my first time coming here by myself, and I can guarantee you it won't be the last. This has been really, really pretty, really nice. Made it all the way through the upper dells by walking through the water. That was where all those other clips came from. And I returned, once I got to that waterfall, I went up the stairs and returned topside on the trail, so it's a lot faster that way. Not as fun, but faster. I'm running out of time here. So I've already been hiking for over 45 minutes. Haven't really gone very far because I keep stopping and watching the rain and taking videos. Alright, here's like a bridge overpass thing. Here come the bugs back out. Sleep well tonight, boy. Whew. Okay. Heard of water under the bridge, not water on the bridge. Wow. Nasty. Alright, look who made it all the way down to the lower. This is the other waterfall. Usually this has way more water in it. Even with that rain we just had, it literally just washed right through here. It's all sand. See the haze that's in the air. Huh. Alright, it's time to exfil. It's about 3 o'clock and I'm almost all the way back up from the lower dells. This would not have been fun if it was warmer, I'll tell you that. But that's why this place is perfect to come to when it is a hot day, because it's nice and cool down here. So that's it from Matheson. Alright, so I'm headed to the fireworks with the date number 2 fireworks, and it's completely pouring the closer I get to where she lives and where the fireworks are. So I'm not sure how this is going to work out. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, what is happening, everybody? Today has been quite the day. I would call it Bob's personal man day or dude day. So I got some guns I need to clean here. I figured why not let's have a little chat. Today's vlog is going to be pretty long. Look at these gloves. Shit happens to me all the time. They're the thickest gloves I've ever seen, and they rip so easily. Let me go grab another one. Alright, hopefully you guys can see me. I have no clue. We are clear. So, dude day for Bob, like I said. The, where do I start? You guys followed along today. This is what I like about the vlogs so much, is you guys get to see kind of just a little glimpse of my life. You know, yeah, I'm sure it's probably not too fascinating to you guys, but you might think it's pretty cool how, you know, basically how much gets done or accomplished in a day. As weird as that may sound or whatever, but that's my favorite part about doing these vlogs. Where's my 9 at? So, started the day off, hit the range, my buddy Luke, and that was quite the experience today. So the range was absolutely nuts in terms of people there. It was busy, like super mega busy. I need a rag. Alright, sorry about that. No one watches these anyway, so I don't know what I'm sorry about. So, fuck yeah. Okay, so back to today. Spent the morning hanging out with my buddy Luke, and it was just a quick, short trip to the range. We, it was nice. It was a good time. It just, you know, it was a little bit too much. It really was. It was just a little crazy with all of the shenanigans going on in terms of, well, the holiday. Today is the holiday, so everyone had off work today. Everyone and their mother and their brothers and everybody. And the range is the busiest that I think I've ever seen it, outside of like registration weekend or something like that, where it's all new people signing up and really excited to get out there and shoot and get their grimy hands on some steel. It's crazy though, just looking at everyone's setups and what they were doing while we were driving in and out of there. We had the whole gamut there. It was crazy. There was guys with like dozens and dozens of steel targets set up. See, there's something wrong with this fucking gun. So this is a model 870. It's a 20 gauge. It's the caliber. And ever since I bought it, it's just been kind of fucked up a little bit. There's no other way to say it. So I'm gonna have to send it into Remington and have them fix it or repair it or something at some point. But yeah, we tried taking it apart, we being Luke's dad, and he had nothing but problems with it too. And he was just like, "Yeah, dude, it's not right." So we're going to one of these days I'm going to send it in or something, probably over the winter or whatever. It's kind of a process. It's a pain in the dick. You gotta go through like an FFL or something and transfer it out and all that, and get it sent back, and cost frickin' money, all that stuff. But it works. It fires and all that. It's just not proper. So like the action sticks and like the action kind of jams up if you pump it with no rounds in the chamber, and there's like a couple like just weird issues that it's not supposed to do. So this was a really cheap shotgun. It's like I said, the model 870 by Remington. I recommend it. This is like I said, a 20 gauge, but they're really inexpensive. This is almost like everyone's first shotgun, it seems like. So I like it. It's fun and all that. I want to get a semi-auto. This is a pump action, so that means every time you shoot, you have to rack it, you have to pump it, and you're basically manually loading a round in every time you pump it. So today we shot the 870, shot my shield, and I also shot that trainer pistol that I got for Grant, and it fucking broke. So the front sight ripped off, broke off, whatever, and it's not really good. So Luke told me that I guess with the Glocks, the front sights or whatever, that they pull off or something, or they screw off or something. I don't really know. And he said, "Oh yeah, I got my stock sight. Just he's like, you can have it, and then you can just buy him an extra one or a couple bucks or something." So I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna double check it or whatever and see what it entails. But I was kind of pissed about that. I only shot like 100 rounds of the 22. The trainer pistol is a little baby 22. 22 rounds are a lot cheaper than anything else that I shoot or have, and you know, it's good just for muscle memory practice, stuff like that. And that's kind of what I was doing on the pistol range. And then the front sight just like literally just fell off. And the way the trainer pistol works is, well, I guess almost the way any pistol works is you need need a friggin' front sight. You can't just like wing it. So that's kind of sucks, but that was a cheap gun too. That was it's a Glock clone. It's an M22. Can't even remember the name of the company, but they got sued by Glock. I don't think they're making those pistols anymore, and they're pretty much off the market. So that was the only one that I could find local, and that was the one. If you guys remember, you guys were probably there for it. The day that I won in court against Grant's mom. I realized I was going to be saving a lot of money in these upcoming months. And I went and, I don't know if you want to call it to celebrate, but to commemorate that win, I went out and bought that 22 for Grant. So he hasn't shot it yet. He's only 6. But I knew it was going to be discontinued. It wasn't going to be available for much longer. So I went out and basically bought it right then and there on the spot. And they haven't gotten any more since. So I keep asking them because they have other models of that same pistol. Or they made other types of models that doesn't have like the front weight and stuff on the barrel. I'll show you guys sometime. And but yeah, I haven't found one yet. So, but it works well as long as you feed it the proper ammo. It requires CCI mini mags, mini magnums. Allows it to have a little bit more power for racking the slide or whatever. However that works. Regular 22 ammo just won't quite cycle the gun properly. So spent the morning with Luke. Like I said, the pistol range was nuts. It was boring, or not boring. It was like dangerous. Like a lot of new people, a lot of people that didn't know what the fuck they were doing, waving guns around and shit. And we're like, dude, it was just stressing both of us out. Like, we got to get out of here. So we left and went over to shotgun range, and I got some really good footage at the shotgun range. I was happy with that. The shotguns was they call it sporting clays. And what it is it's kind of run like almost like kind of like bowling. There's like 10 different shooting stations or shooting bays that you can go into, and then when you get 2 clays per shooting station or per bay or whatever you want to call it. So once you get to each bay, there's a remote control. You press a button, and it launches. Either one at a time, 2 different clays at each station, or you can hit a single button and it'll launch doubles, so it'll launch 2 at a time. So when we were talking earlier, when we were at that sporting clays ranges, we were talking about shooting doubles, so that's what that meant. We're actually launching 2 clays at one time, and you have to engage your targets a lot quicker and faster. So that was kind of redemption for that whole trip to the damn range. Shotgun in general is less expensive to shoot as well, so that was kind of nice. Luke's just got back 2 of his pistols, and I think he also installed some sights in a 3rd pistol or something. But his pistols are kind of giving him some guff because they're not sighted in, so he's kind of having some problems with them. Not problems, but you just literally got to put in some range time. And the pistol range that we were on, that was like not so busy when we got there, at least. That pistol range was 50 feet. So 50 feet isn't really a good sight range. So we kind of had to abort that mission. That's why I went to shotguns. So that's where I'm going with this story. And we are going to we're gonna so yeah, we ended up doing that. And then after shotguns, I dropped them off, and then we went over to dropped them off, came back, had some lunch, and then got a couple things done around the house here, and then ended up going to the state park. Let the dog out and stuff first and all that. But that state park was awesome. So I got some really, really good footage at that park. Go check that out too. Or actually, this is probably still the same video. That's right. That's not the right one. Oh, that's why. Here. It's over here. So the Matheson. I was kind of not sure I wanted to do that all by myself. Like, well, you guys were there, but let me see. Can you guys see me? I guess you can see me. We being me. That's how used to doing things with other people I am. Went to Matheson, and as I was driving there, I was like, dude, there was like some crazy heavy ass downpours coming in, and I was just like, I don't know, I'm already here, so let's just do this. So I went and I was walking into the park, and I was like, you know what, I just drove through a ton of rain, maybe I should go back and, you know, maybe I should go back and get my umbrella from the car and bring it into the park. It felt stupid as hell. I felt like an idiot walking in carrying an umbrella. And then the downpour, the deluge happened, and wow, that was absolutely crazy. It was a good idea. Let's just say that there was at least 2 people that were like, dude, smart idea, bring in a umbrella. I'm like, yeah, I got lucky there. So yeah, that was cool. And it was just really, really pretty at the park there. I don't think I've ever been in the park like that when it's been raining or while it was raining. That was freaking sweet. Just seeing all the water rushing and falling in, and it's like no bugs, and it was just like very serene and just calm and pretty. It was really nice. So I enjoyed it. And yeah, so that's all. Man, stuff is like corroded looking. So after I left Matheson, I came back home. I was like, man, I was gonna cut the grass. I was exhausted, so I was like, well, you know what, I'm just gonna lay down. So I laid down and take a nap, and then my buddy Luke started asking me some questions about video and all that type of stuff. He wants to kind of do what I've been doing with these vlogs, and he's been watching me do this shit for so long that he's just like, dude, like, I need to get into doing it and all that stuff. I'm like, dude, it's not hard to do, you just gotta do it. So, you know, he's asking me questions. He's like, dude, should I buy like this $1,000 camera, and you know, then I can do this and that, and like use external microphones and all this stuff? I'm like, dude, use the smallest, most compact shit that you can find. You start adding microphones and lenses and all that other shit, it's never gonna work. At least not initially. Once you get used to it, maybe. But like, you guys have seen me film some footage at the range, and I was telling him about that. I'm like, for me to bring my professional camera, my tripod, my microphones, my mic packs, all that shit, it's a nightmare. You know, this vlog camera, I literally have it in my pocket. It's like my cell phone. You know, you could even use a cell phone for the vlogs, but you literally just pull it out, start rolling. Because he's like, oh, I want to do all this stuff with multiple cameras and this and that. I'm like, dude, cool, but, you know, start with one and get used to it. I'm like, I told him I've been doing video daily for 2 years. These vlogs and other video projects too, but I told him, like, I've been doing this for 2 years, and, you know, I guess I'm making it look easy. You know, I got some really good stuff recently and all that, but I must be making it look easy, because he's just like, oh yeah, I can do that. I'm like, I'm not saying you can't do it. I'm saying, dude, it takes some dedication and practice, mainly practice. So that's kind of so that kind of killed off my nap, but it was cool. Like, I don't mind helping him out for stuff like that, and he's awesome, dude. He fucking listens and kind of takes it in. And I told him, like, just get started, just do something, anything. And then you can always adapt and change from there. You know, I'm always, you know, talking about making improvements in my vlog and all that. But, I mean, if it works, it works. I think I've been talking for like 10 minutes here. It's beeped like 2 or 3 times. But, I don't know. I'm going to start watching more of this footage, this wide angle stuff and all that. You know, in like situations like this, it's really nice. You know, my other camera, I'd have to set it up like across the room, because it was like a different view focal length. So this one's, you know, wide angle or whatever, so it's nice. But I'm getting tired. So it's 11:15. I wanted to get these guns cleaned. I didn't clean them last like couple times, and you know, this is now my EDC, because I turned in my XT9. So now I'm sitting here like, okay, well, I better, if my life's going to depend on this fucker, I better, you know, make it nice, right? Or clean it, I should say. Maybe not make it nice, but clean it. I'm tired. So, like I mentioned before, though, so then after going to Matheson, I came back, tried to take a nap, that didn't work. And then the new girlfriend started pushing back the meetup time for tonight. We're supposed to do fireworks, or go watch fireworks by her house, or by her city, I guess. And all was going well, but the weather just was not cooperating. So you guys probably saw in that clip where I was like, yeah, I don't know about this weather. It's freaking crazy. It was like raining hardcore. Well, it was very spotty storms and all that stuff. So even just driving down the highway, there'd be like, you know, crazy rain and all that, and then it'd be completely dry, you know, if I go another mile away or something, or further down. So was I gonna say? So I got there, picked her up, or we went out. She actually drove me to where we were gonna go try to view the fireworks, and it just wasn't gonna work. They ended up canceling it. They said that well, due to the storms and all that shit. So fine. We ended up going to Baker Square. It's like a local type of pie shop, and that was kind of cool. So we went there, got a couple slices of pie. We got some sort of cookie dough, chocolate chip cookie dough, or I don't even know what it was. But it was freaking money, dude. That's probably why I'm like wired but tired. And so it was a cheap date tonight. And then tomorrow she's she wanted to go visit this Beatles cover band. And I was like, why is she so crazy about these guys? So she kind of told me that she's crazy about them tonight. I guess she told me the extent of how crazy she is, but I guess she works their merchandise table and they pay her. And so that's, I guess, you know, an incentive for her to go and want to go and all that. But she's, this is something she's been doing for like over 10 years. And I'm just like, well, you know, I'm not going to, you know, take that away from you or whatever, but yeah, I don't know. It sounds a little excessive or obsessive, but I'm also the guy cleaning guns at 11:15 on a weeknight when I have to work tomorrow, so what do I know? I think that's pretty good. I don't fucking know. I'm trying to think. So, I guess where I'm going with this story is, today was a pretty manly fucking day, dude. Shot some guns, went on like a 3-4 mile hike in the rain. I actually did some grilling for dinner, cooked out, grilled some meat, and then I made out with a chick. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. So, first kiss. Feedback is looking good. I thought it was awkward, but I don't know. So, got that going for me. But yeah, it was a cool day. It was fun. It was really cool. So, we're going to try to do, like I said, one more date tomorrow. I'm probably going to end up going with her to one of those band concert things or whatever for that cover band that she likes. Like I said, it's something she really enjoys doing. Might as well get the lay of the land, check it out, and then see what I'm getting myself into, right? And then, but yeah, tomorrow's going to be a long fucking day, dude. Yeah, they're performing like an hour away. She's like, oh, just come to my house and then I'll drive. I'm like, okay, so I got to drive to your house like an hour. It's going to be late. But, I'm down. That's it, guys. I don't have much else to say. I'm almost done cleaning here, so I'm going to start packing this stuff up and call it a night pretty soon here. But, actually, here, maybe we'll do that now. Okay. Much cleaner, much better. Okay. No round in there. Point it in a safe direction, safety off. And I don't think it'll fire with, actually, I don't think I racked it all the way. No, there's no mag in it, so that's the problem why it won't fire. So that's it, guys. This is the XD9, or I'm sorry, this is the MP9 Shield Gen 1. That's it. Have a good night. See you guys tomorrow. Great day today.